What's up, you guys? Welcome back. Today we're doing another Shop My Samples. I'm pretty proud of myself this month because I actually hit some good goals. I used up several samples. I have a whole smorgasbord of samples set out in front of me. So let's go ahead and get started. If you are not familiar with Shop My Samples, it is a project pan that I'm doing where I'm going through all of my sample size products. I am doing 10 a month, and then once I use up a product, I roll it in. So in this video, I talk about my product that I started with at the beginning of this round, the products that I've used up in between, and the one that I'm taking into the next round that I'm currently using. It is a rolling project pan in an attempt to get rid of my sample drawer. Now, I have a very large sample drawer because I have a very lot of samples. And actually, in a couple videos ago, someone had asked to see the progress, like what my sample drawer looked like at the beginning of a round and then what my sample drawer looked like the next round. So in this video, I will be showing you what my sample drawer looks like at the end, and then we can kind of compare that to next month and see if it has actually decreased. There has been some decreasing. There's a lot of additions too as well, but we have had some decreases, so yay. We're gonna go ahead and jump in here though, because I've got a good amount. I'm excited. Let's go. So I'm going to start off with the number one. At the beginning of this round, I had brought in the Body Shop Shea Body Butter. This is a good size. It's 1.69 ounces, but this is considered like their travel size. I got these in like a set of travel size ones on Black Friday, I think. I don't know, this one smelled so good. I love the smell of Shea. I don't know what it is about it. It is just so calm and relaxing. Oh, and just so, it's one of my favorite scents. I don't know why. Like, if I had to pick between Shea and vanilla, it would be Shea for me for sure. And honestly, this body butter was ideal. It was so thick and it was so moisturizing and hydrating, and it felt so nice on my skin. And like, yes, 100%, I would repurchase this in a heartbeat because it was the best body butter ever. It was so just luxurious feeling, you know what I mean? And I've used other body butters from them, and I don't know why this one was like so different. And I like their body butters, I always have, but this one was like just next level in how nice it was. So yes, 100% I would repurchase this one for sure. But this, it was a good one. It was a good one. Once I finished that one up, and that did take me a little bit, I brought in the coconut one. I don't know, and I'm not even gonna say if I have any more or not because I honestly don't know. This one I have not used yet. I just brought this in a couple of days ago. That one took me a while to go through. I will say I wasn't as religious about applying it as I could have been. Oh, the coconut one smells so good though, and look at how nice it is, just like never touched. I love the scent of coconut too, so I'm really excited about this one, but hopefully I'll have this used up by the next round because that'd be really embarrassing if I didn't. For number two, I had brought in the Fekkai CBD Scalp Calming Shampoo. This one is actually pretty nice. I have not used Fekkai products in a very long time, and I actually just got some in my FabFitFun box. This one had a really interesting scent to it. It was very like minty almost. I liked it. It felt really nice on my hair, and it lathered up really nicely. I don't know if it did anything for my scalp per se, but it was a good shampoo, and I could definitely see myself purchasing the full size of this because I really did enjoy using it, and it was just a good stand up, almost like clarifying type shampoo. I enjoyed it. After that, I brought in the Avant Pro Collagen Pro Perfecting Collagen Primer. I don't actually know if this is a sample or not. It's so tiny, so I assumed it was, but this is 1.01 fluid ounce of product, so this is like a good size primer. I don't know why it's such a tiny thing though. I'm almost done with this at this point, but it has taken me a long time to get here. Well, I mean, it's taken me about a month. You know what I mean. Anyways, I like this so far. It is a good primer. This brand is like super pricey, and I don't know exactly how much this one is. I'll talk about this more in the next round, and I'll probably pull up the price for you too. But so far, so good. This is what I'm taking in the next round. Number three, I started with the Tata Harper Radiance Mask. This was super tiny. This was 0.25 fluid ounces. This got me about 2 masks worth. It was an okay mask. I really liked how it made my skin feel, but I didn't notice any like big difference in like radiance on my skin. I also think though part of that was because I wasn't able to use this like more than 2 times, obviously. I liked it though. I would definitely look into purchasing the full size of this because I did enjoy it. Right now I have too many masks, so I wouldn't, but this was it was a fun time, right? I enjoyed using it. I had a good time using it. I have a way with words. Once I finished that off, I brought in this. This is the Mystic Hydro Hair Serum. I didn't cut this open, and I honestly kind of regret that, but this was really good. I literally just applied this to my scalp and rubbed it in, right? And it worked really nicely. It made my hair feel super soft, and it almost like made my scalp less oily, if that makes sense. I don't know. It worked wonders though, and I really enjoyed this. I would definitely pick up the full size of this because I didn't have a whole lot of high expectations for this based on the packaging. It's just very simple and very plain, but it actually worked really well, and I really enjoyed this. So yes, I would definitely purchase the full size of that. Once I finished that up, I switched to the Authentic Beauty Concept Shaping Cream. This is a non-overburdening styling cream designed to define natural textures and create light volume effects. So you're supposed to apply to towel-dried hair and blow dry with a brush or fingers. Okay, so for me personally, I have used several Authentic Beauty Concept products because I got a bunch of them in an AIA Beauty Bundle box, and I loved them. They were so good, right? This one, not so much. Did this come from that box too? I don't remember. This one was not my favorite. I just don't really feel like it did much. It's just kind of, I don't know. I didn't love it. It didn't excite me at all, and I don't feel like it really did much for my hair. So this one I would probably go ahead and skip. I didn't feel very attached to it. Once I finished that up, I brought in the Nature Lab Perfect Shine Clarifying Scalp Scrub. Oh my goodness, you guys, this was amazing. There's that one scalp scrub. It's like super popular. I'm completely blanking on the name right now. That's gonna bug me. I know I have some too. Oh, but this is very reminiscent of that. If you know what I'm talking about, this is very reminiscent of that. This is a really nice scrub. It actually feels definitely like it's clarifying. There's some good grit to it, and it does lather like a shampoo because you're supposed to use this in place of your shampoo. I loved this, and oh, it smells heavenly. This, yes, absolutely, it's going on my I need immediately list. This was so good. I loved this so much, and I was like so sad when I finished it off, and I ended up spilling a little bit of it in the bottom of my shower and genuinely almost cried. This is phenomenal. I cannot believe that I've never tried this before, and I've had this sample for a little bit, which just makes me even sadder because I could have learned about this a while ago, and I just I'm so sad. But I finished this off, and I actually finished this off in my shower yesterday. So I'm pulling in the Handskin Vitamin C Glow Capsule Lotion. This is a 0.50 fluid ounce size. And I'm going to use this as a daytime moisturizer. So I'm going to pull this in, but I have not tried this yet, and you'll see this more in the next round. Number 4, I started with the Banilia Clean at Zero Cleansing Balm Original. I've talked about these. I've used up several of these in various different types because they are, oh shit, because they have a bunch of different kinds, and I ended up purchasing a Discovery set on Black Friday. I don't know. But I've gone through several of these, and then I've gone through a couple full sizes of this too, and I think I have a couple full sizes. I love this. Okay, I love this one. I'm starting to realize now, because I've always said that Pharmacy is my holy grail, but there are a couple of other ones that I like just as much as I like the Pharmacy Green Clean. This is one of them. And then the Good Molecules Instant Cleansing Balm is another one. They're just so good. And this one is fabulous. You can purchase it at Ulta. I don't remember exactly how much it costs. I think it's a little bit cheaper than the Pharmacy. I think out of all three of them, the Pharmacy is the more expensive one, but I don't fully remember. But this is really good. If you haven't tried it, I strongly recommend it. It's fabulous. Once I finished that off, ironically, I pulled in a Good Molecules Instant Cleansing Balm. I had purchased, I think for Black Friday, my birthday, I don't know, I had purchased a set of like the cleansing balms from Good Molecules, and then there was some promotion going on where they came with travel size ones, like little sample ones, and so I've had a couple of these, and I'm pretty sure this is my last one. Who knows? I don't fucking know. I'm sitting here acting like I don't fucking know. I'm almost done with this one though. This will be gone by the next round, thank goodness, because I have so many more samples to use through. But yes, I'm enjoying it so far. I love this. This is like an automatic yes for me. But I'll talk about it more in the next round. So for number 5, I had started this round with the Olaplex number 3 Hair Perfector. So this is, you're supposed to use it before a shampoo, not a conditioner. It's a bond builder. You use 1 time a week for damaged hair, 2 to 3 times a week. Okay, you apply on damp towel dried hair, apply a generous amount from scalp to ends until the hair is thoroughly saturated, leave on for a minimum of 10 minutes, longer if desired, and then rinse from hair. I don't love products like this, and I've talked about this before. I just don't, my hair does feel less broken. I don't know. I really want to get more into Olaplex, right? And I have like a whole I want all of the Olaplex products because I want to try them all, and I just feel like this isn't a product that I would normally be interested in anyways, so this just wasn't It wasn't for me. This just isn't the type of hair product that I want, although it did work on my hair. Maybe I'll reconsider. I'll think about this one. I'll think about it. Once I finished that off, I pulled in the Glow on Fifth Beauty by Puffy Eyes Cooling Eye Balm. I actually did cut this one open. Go me. Okay, this, it wasn't cooling. It was like a gel, right? So like by nature it's cooling, but it wasn't the greatest. I don't know. It didn't do much. It was like putting on an eye gel. It didn't do much. I didn't like it. I wouldn't repurchase the full size. It was very, very lackluster. And then once I finished that off, I pulled in the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow PHA and BHA Pore Tight Toner. This is 1.35 fluid ounces. I'm about halfway through, hoping to finish this off before the end of the next round, but this is what I'm taking in with me. So I'll give you more updates next time. I do like this jar though. This is like a good glass jar. For number 6, I started with the Hey Honey Boosted Up Honey Rich Moisturizer. I did not cut this one open. I enjoyed it though. I have been a big fan of Hey Honey's products for quite a while now, and there have been very few of their products that I haven't liked. This is one that I really do like. It's just such a nice moisturizer, and I liked it so much that even on the days that I wasn't doing my full skincare, I would still put this on at night before I went to bed. It's definitely good for like hydration and moisturizing and things like that, and it was just a nice moisturizer that did its job. I would repurchase the full size of this. It's a good one. Once I had finished that off, I brought in the Hand Skin Real Complexion Hyaluron Skin Essence. I'm down to about right here, so I will finish this off in the next round for sure. And I'll kind of give you my thoughts and opinions on it then. As of right now, I'm torn. There are pros and cons. For number 7, I started with the Fekkai CBD Scalp Calming Hydrating Mask. This is 2 fluid ounces. I'm pretty sure there's like a little bit left, but it was a product that I used while I was in the shower, so I did not cut it open. This is a vegan silicone-free mask powered by CBD and aloe vera to help soothe sensitized, stressed scalp. Okay, this mask, if you guys watched my FabFitFun video, the Fukai products that I picked up were hair masks. This mask is why. I loved this mask so much, and then I wanted to try out other Fekkai hair masks because of course. This was really nice though, it really was. I don't know a whole lot about the whole CBD aspect of it. I don't know if I feel like that helps anything. I don't think I will know until I try the other Fekkai masks, but this one was great. For sure I'd purchase the full size. It was a good one. I liked it, made my hair feel very soft, made my hair feel hydrated. It was great. Once I used that up, I pulled in the Briogeo Scalp Revival Charcoal and Biotin Dry Shampoo. This came from a detox box, I think. It was just a 0.14 ounce little thing. I ended up taking the stopper out because I couldn't get any more out. This is a powder dry shampoo. If you guys have been watching me for a while, you know that I don't like powder dry shampoos. I feel like they're messy and difficult to work with, and they just kind of set in your hair, right? And even brushing them through, it doesn't always, I don't know. At the beginning, I actually really liked this, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be the thing that finally changes my mind about powder dry shampoos. It didn't. I just feel like it's more difficult to work with. A spray-on dry shampoo is easier. Even if you get one that sprays powder, it's still, I don't like it, but it's still better than this, which was literally, I don't like it. I don't like it. And I don't like the way that it feels, and that's my biggest issue, is the way that these powders feel freaks me out. I don't love them in my hair though either. Spray-on ones are the ones for me, the powder ones not so much. I would not purchase this in the full size. I actually just finished that off a couple days ago, and then I brought in the Juice Beauty Bamboo Pore Refining Mask. Unfortunately, I have not had the chance to use this, and I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, but a lot of these samples are new because of how my drawer is set up, which you'll see in a little bit here, but I have not had a chance to use this. It's not entirely full, so I'm thinking this will maybe last 3 or 4 masks, so I'm hoping to have this finished up by next round, but I have no thoughts on it yet as I have not tried it. For number 8, I started with the Mario Badescu Facial Spray with Aloe, Sage, and Orange Blossom. I'm really trying not to waste product at this point in my life, so I don't like these. I don't like Mario Badescu products. There's too much alcohol in them, and they don't really do much for your skin, and so I wouldn't purchase the full size of this, but I have these little guys little 1 fluid ounce, guys. So I'm just trying to use it up because it's just a facial spray. But I wouldn't repurchase the full size, and that's all I'm going to say on that. Once I finished that off, I brought in another one. I've got this is the facial spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. It's about half gone. So hopefully, I don't remember if I have any more of these. I probably do. I'm really hoping I don't, but I probably do. I just want these out of my life. This is going into the next round. For number 9, I started with the Kenra Volume Spray, Super Hold Finishing Spray 25. I love this. I have purchased a full size of this actually. It was the last hairspray I used up. So freaking good. It's so good. And it leaves your hair, it's got a good hold to it, right? But you can still like run your fingers through your hair, which I freaking love. This is one of my favorite hairsprays ever. Yes, yes. And it adds volume. So yes, I'd repurchase the full size. Yes, it's a good one. Once I finished that off, I pulled in the Tata Harper Fortifying Moisturizer. This one, the packaging is so weird because I actually did take like a spatula and I tried to get the shit on the inside out. And obviously I did not do a great job. And I spent a good amount of time trying to. And so I don't know what's going on with that, but I got out as much as I could. I like this moisturizer. This was good. I honestly, like, it was one of those things where I assumed there was a lot more in here than there was. And so I'm just like trucking along using it and it just stopped pumping. And I was like, what the fuck? I was not prepared for this. I liked this though. Tata Harper products are very expensive. This actually also came in a recent subscription box. Cause like I said, I'm using the newer ones first for God knows what reason. Cause they're what I'm able to get to easily in my drawer. So I got this recently and I'm really excited to have tried it, right? But Tata Harper products are very expensive, as I learned from that box. I want to buy the full size when I use up some of my moisturizers, but I'll probably have to wait for a sale or something because I'm not that crazy. And then once I finished that off, I pulled in this. This is also new. This is the Tula Skincare 24/7 Moisture Hydrating Day and Night Cream. It's a ½ ounce. I'm going to use this as my night cream. I've used it once so far, so this is going into the next round with me. And then finally, for number 10, I started this with the Ursa Major Fantastic Face Wash. This was okay. A very nice basic face wash. Okay. If you're going out looking for just a nice everyday classic cleanser, this is good. It's good. I liked this. The scent was cedar and spearmint. I'm not into that. I did not like the way that this smelled at all. I would not personally repurchase this again just because there are other everyday face washes that I prefer a lot more than this, and a lot of that is based on scent, but it wasn't for me. Once I finished that off, I pulled in the Feel Enzymatic Exfoliating Cleanser. You guys, I went into this having zero expectations because I've never used it before and I don't think I've ever heard anybody talking about it. This was amazing. This was like, so it says it's an exfoliating cleanser. I had in my head assumed scrub. I wouldn't call it a scrub. I'd call it more of like a polish maybe, right? Because it wasn't very harsh on the skin, but it felt incredible. Oh my goodness. It was like a new face afterwards. I loved this. Absolutely 100% I'd repurchase this. This was so freaking good. And then once I finished that off, I pulled in the one that I'm currently using, which is the Korres Greek Yogurt Foaming Cream Cleanser. I've used this a couple times so far, and this is going into the next round with me. Okay, so all in all, I used up 17 samples completely over this last round. I'm very excited about that. It's not my highest number, but it's also much better than we have been doing these last couple of months. So hopefully this puts us on a good track for next month. Obviously the last few things that I spoke about in each round are the ones that I'm taking into the next round. Yes. No? I don't know. There'll be a list down below. Everything will be linked down below as always. So if you have any questions or you're curious, drop me a comment or check in the description box because there always is a lot of information in the description box. But yeah, so 17 items completely gone from my sample drawer. Thank goodness. Let's take a quick peek into the sample drawer so you guys can kind of see what I'm starting with in this next round. Okay, so this is the sample drawer. As you can see, there's like this nice big empty space here at the front. Those are samples. I have one more of these godforsaken Mario Badescu things. These are samples that I currently have one like of that type, and I try to only do one type of sample. Like that's a primer, that's a facial spray, that is a cleanser. So I'll probably bring that one in after I use up my current cleanser. That one is in after I use up my spray. These are all random that I haven't gotten to yet. And then this section, there's two layers here. This is organized by like type of product it is, or it was. I don't know if it is anymore, but it was. And yeah, so this is what the sample drawer looks like right now. Currently, I'm trying to clear out this space, and then I'll move into these little organized containers. So that is my update this round. I will be back next month with a new update and hopefully a lot of new sample empties if we're lucky. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Please let me know down below in the comments what you are currently working on trying to move out of your collection. And again, thank you for sharing with me how you store your samples. There are actually a lot of really intriguing ways that people store samples, and I love the creativity, right? But it's also kind of crazy that we all just have this mass amount of samples that we need to find storage for. Why do we do that? Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Please make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Make sure you hit that bigger subscribe button below me if you'd like to see more of me and future updates. And I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.